Today on the channel, we're flying high again with the Masters of the Universe Vintage Collection Walmart exclusive, Stratos.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Walmart exclusive Masters of the Universe Vintage Collection unboxing. And today, we got Stratos. But for all your Stratos needs, Walmart, I guess. But for everything else under the sun, hit up jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 15%. Got to get a deal out there. And we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And this just arrived on my doorstep just the other day from Walmart. Walmart filling another pre-order. How about that? But this is a very interesting subline. You know, when it first started off with just He-Man, we're like, what is going on here? It's the Masterverse, New Eternia style figure here. We've had these before. What is going on? Now we're getting a little bit of a nice little subline here of vintage-inspired Masterverse figures. I'm here for this, and I like the slow and steady wins the race approach to this line as well, as they're just putting out a couple of figures every single couple of months. We've had Zodak, we've had He-Man, we've had Skeletor, we've had Stratos, Teela is coming, Man-at-Arms is coming. I know I'm missing somebody in the bunch, but there's slow rollout here, and I think there's something fun. Faker is who I'm missing. A slow rollout is a lot of fun for this line. Instead of just getting bombarded all the time with 4 figures at once, one at a time every couple of months. Something different about that, something fun about that, and I like that a whole lot. And Stratos, the latest and greatest to come, and it's coming up Stratos a lot here on the channel lately. 2000X collection Stratos as well, just around the corner. Check out all the reviews, subscribe to the channel, you know the drill by now. But let's dive into Stratos, a favorite of my dad's, if I remember correctly, as a kid. Always reminds me of Sean Connery with that voice. You know he was inspired by that, and you know, Stratos and Sean Connery, a lot in common, as we know. But looking good, vintage style packaging, I guess that's what we'll call it here. It says Vintage Collection, Masters of the Universe, Stratos. He's the Winged Warrior. Yes, a Winged Warrior. Masterverse on the top of the package. 30 points of articulation. Don't make me count them. Don't make me count them. Going on there. You got some of the rocks blowing off to the side, blowing off on the side. And then one cool thing about this is the old school glamour shots, old school artwork. That's a lot of fun with that as well. Let's see what it says about Stratos here. Swoops down upon Skeletor and his evil warriors. Okay, he includes wings, includes jetpack, includes Stratos, the Winged Warrior. In 1982, Masters of the Universe took the world by storm with action figures that captured the imaginations of people from here to Eternia. Today, the Masterverse celebrates the original designs as a modern 7-inch scale action figures with the Vintage Collection. And I want to say it was like Christmas time, 1983 is where I got into the Masters of the Universe. Never forget my first real fandom as a little kid, my first real collection as a little kid. So it's always iconic to me, as we know. You got the case that says open on the side. What do we got in here? Oh, we got a baggie. Oh, Stratos. Some say he's a courier for the drug cartels. I've never signed off to that theory, but some people say he is. See you later, goodbye. I think a good friend of the channel, Jeff George, told me that one time. He said, you know, that Stratos, he's a courier for the drug cartels. And I said, what? Is that true? And I think he fact-checked it right there on the couch over by Todd. See you later, goodbye. I think that's where I found that information out. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. But we got Stratos, and we got the wings here. So we got the blue and the red. In my head, I imagine both of them. So I'm not sure which one is more iconic. And I know somebody in the comments is going to say, well, his first appearance had the blue ones, and then the cartoon had red, and then this version. At the end of the day, I say pick the color you do prefer. So there you go. But we do got the wings here. We got those. Go on the bicep, go on the wrist. Ready to go, ready to be a winged assassin if needed. We also got 2 splayed out hands, 2 gripping hands out of the package for this here Winged Warrior, Stratos. And there he is doing all Stratos things in the package, as one would imagine he would. Gonna bust him out. We're gonna bust out Stratos. That's what we're gonna do. We got twist ties. And makes sense. If he's doing a drug cartel stuff and he's also a winged warrior, you probably should lock him down in the package. That's just my 2 cents there. That's my 2 cents at the end of the day. Be it right or be it wrong, as you guys know. Let's get Stratos out. I think we're ready to party with the winged warrior. See you later. Goodbye. All right, let's dive into Stratos here. Not a lot going on outside of those little bit of accessories with him. But you do got that big head. It almost looks like it's an oversized head. Got the helmet going over the top. Have we ever seen him without his helmet on, or is that his actual head? I don't know. I assume this is a helmet, but you know what happens when you assume. We know that. He's got the I was going to say face paint. Facial hair going on, but it is painted blue, which is interesting. And then he's got some skin tone colored facial hair as well. Got the big goggles going on, looking interesting, but it looks like Stratos. Somebody hands me this head. I know who this is. We do got the wings on the arms. Once again, do you want blue? Do you want red? Hey, choose your own adventure at the end of the day. He's got the jetpack in blue. We've seen that in red over the years as well. Got the harness over the top. He's got Eternia's finest loincloth. And he's also got the Stratos Intercontinental Championship right there. Or is it the Cruiserweight? That's right. You're right, Tom Front. He's a Cruiserweight champion. He looks a little big for a Cruiserweight, but he's a high flyer, as we know. And then we got no pants on, nothing like that, down into the boots. And, of course, a hairy bipedal creature is Stratos here. Very hairy, very furry. Get the fur around the feet, ankles, legs. Got him up on the arms as well. Got that gray skin tone color that he's known for. Known for that, of course. Head back, forth, side to side, removable. Arms all the way around for us. You do got a bicep cut. Double jointed, pinless elbows, playing all the hits. Hands removable, back, forth, side to side. You do got the dumbbell joint up top, plus traditional waist. Got those big old Stratos splits. Watch out for them. And then you got the drop down hips as well on this one. Great to see that. Leg goes up for the big boot. Thigh cut. Double jointed, pinless knees. Boot cut. Ankles, back, forth, side to side, up and down. Is one Stratos. And then, of course, we got, what do we got on his foot? Nothing going on down there on the foot. Nothing exciting, at least. So there it is, old Stratos, vintage collection version. And I can see some people out there saying, you know, I love the Masterverse. I like the new Eternia. There's just too much going on with all of that. I'm just going to collect the vintage style looks here. And honestly, that's not a really bad idea. It's a slow and steady wins the race. You're going to get the key iconic characters in which your mind's eye probably thinks of the characters. Not a bad little sub-series going on right here with Stratos leading the charge in today's video. He does fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand using code Kyle to save 10%, of course. Looking pretty good. Old Stratos Connery looking pretty nice. But we did get a Masterverse version of Stratos once upon a time. Are these the same? Yep, same feathers on the arms there. Just painted dirtier on the old one, a little cleaner on the new one. Backpack is different, loincloth's different, championship belt is different. Heck, even the feet and the legs are different here. Head is different, so there's a lot of differences. But this is the Masterverse version once upon a time right here of Stratos. A lot of extra bells and whistles with this one along the way. But man, look at that size difference between these two. Very big. He feels a little upscaled to me. I don't know if that's good or bad. Now, you guys know I'm a classics guy. I got both versions of Stratos from the Masters Classic set. Blue, red, choose your own adventure. Once again, neither's right, neither's wrong if you ask me. It just comes down to preference. I might prefer the blue. Maybe the blue. I don't know. But this Stratos, a lot of fun, actually. Worth the pickup here. It is at Walmart. It is on their line. I think online shipping right now from the Walmart online, of course, and should be in the stores. A lot of Skeletor, a lot of Faker around my parts currently. Your mileage may vary as usual. And if you're playing the long game, I see this line go on clearance a lot at Walmart.com as well. So add that to your searches if you're doing some of that. But not a bad Stratos here. One of the most famous characters of the Masters universe. I would say that's a fair assessment. But what's your assessment on Stratos? You need this in your collection? You picking this one up? Let me know in the comments down below. You made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day. Make sure you subscribe to both of my YouTube channels. 2 channels full of content for you. Appreciate all the support over there. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and The Kyle Peterson Show at gmail.com, which is also the name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show. Available each and every Tuesday wherever podcasts are found, with video cast on YouTube. And while you're at it, don't forget about Patreon and YouTube channel memberships for early access to everything I do on social media. So for Stratos Vintage Collection, Walmart exclusive, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?
See you later! Goodbye!
What